Before we start this video, bro, I just gotta know, what the hell is going on in the St. Clair County District?
The St. Clair County School District placed a high school English teacher on leave after discovering her profile on a website, OnlyFans.
I was a high school English teacher at a school in Missouri teaching freshman and sophomore English, and it was a dream come true. The downside of teaching was that I was barely making enough to survive. I went to college, I got my master's degree, and then I was working on a third degree, a specialist degree, and my student loan debt was piling up. Then about 6 months ago, my husband was laid off and things got really difficult for us. In the past, my husband and I had joked about making money on an adult fan page. So in May of this year, we just decided to go for it. We knew that there were risks, but we were honestly just in a tough situation, and it was supposed to just stay our secret. By July, we were making around $10,000 a month, and I started to get nervous that I was going to be found out. And in mid-September, one day after class, 2 school administrators knocked on my classroom door and said that we needed to talk. My heart dropped. I knew my secret had been discovered, and I knew I had been found out.
I caught you in 4K. I caught you in 4K. I caught you in 4K.
Ooh. This is what I don't get about some women, man. Y'all know the consequences to your actions, yet you still be doing stupid shit. Even she said, like, oh man, I knew something like this was gonna happen. I knew I might get caught, but I still did it. And y'all do that shit, and then you wanna blame the world for the fact that y'all chose to make a bad decision. You wanna blame the school district. You wanna blame the kids that ended up watching your shit. You wanna blame the random people that find what you did to be wrong. You wanna blame the parents. It's like it's your fault. It's you. You knew the consequences and you still chose to be like, fuck it. Fuck it. Okay, well, since you said fuck it, the rest of us gonna be like, fuck you.
It's just like those connections that I'm going to miss.
Bullshit.
Missouri is one of the lowest states in the nation for teacher pay. And then the district I was working for is also one of the lowest paying districts in the state. People asking, why didn't you just get like a part-time job somewhere? But teachers also take all of their work home. Like, we don't get to stop working when we leave the school day. We don't get to grade all 130 students' papers during the day. It's just not possible when you're teaching. So we take that work home with us on the evenings, on the weekends. So getting a second job is just really not possible.
Cap.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Again, this is the problem I have with a lot of females, bro, because they always try to sculpt a story in a way that makes them look like they didn't do anything wrong. But dog, if you go to YouTube and you type in Mr. Terry's history, you're gonna get to a history channel run by a teacher, a history teacher, right? This guy finds enough time in his day to make history videos after grading papers and talking to students and teaching them all that. He finds enough time to make whole videos where he's still doing history, teaching kids about history when he gets home. And this man is talking, he's like, yo, I find time to do this. And YouTube has been a side hustle for me. And I made some money on YouTube, blah, 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 blah. These women, they're like, oh my God, you know, because I'm a teacher, I can't find any time to do any of this stuff. So I gotta go and slut myself out. That's the only way to make some extra cash.
So why did you help America during the Revolutionary War? France says, I don't care if you win. I need England to lose. France had lost the 7 Years' War. France came to the aid of the Americans, not necessarily to help America. It was a far bigger deal to the French that England get knocked out.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Our handbook policies are very vague, and they just say something about, like, represent yourself well. Did I violate that? I feel like that's a matter of opinion.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
Students were never meant to see this. And I know people are saying, well, you taught high school, they were bound to find it at some point. Maybe not.
Yo, women are undefeated. She says the policies are vague, but it says represent yourself well. I'm sorry, but represent yourself well means don't go do porn. It means don't go do porn, bro. It means don't go do porn as a teacher, where kids might see it. And then she's like, well, there was no guarantee that the kids would see it. So it's like, maybe not. But the fact that everybody in your school knows what you did is the guarantee. There was always a guarantee that they would see it. It was always guaranteed. It was 100%. I don't get why they don't think like that, bro. It's always guaranteed. These women are like, I'll do porn. There's no guarantee anybody will see it. It's always guaranteed. That's the point of porn.
It's her story. It's on the local news. It's on the national news. It makes the front page of Reddit. It's blowing up. So more people are going over to check out her account. And more people check it out. And more people check it out. And they keep checking it out. And eventually she has tens of thousands of subscribers, all who are paying to see her. And she just reported that in that 5 months, since all this blew up, she's made nearly $1 million.
I beg your pardon?
Update, they just found another teacher who had a secret OnlyFans account from that same school.
School has no right to tell me what I can and cannot do once I come home at night.
A second St. Clair High School teacher pushing adult content online, now on leave.
I refuse to resign for something that I don't feel like I did wrong. So they're going to have to either let me come back or they're going to have to find a way to fire me.
As a woman, you can fuck up and you don't ever have to take accountability at all. She's a teacher that does porn at a school. Students saw that shit and she made $1 million off of that shit in 5 months. She's probably still making money to this day. As people found out about her, her business grew. So putting her on the news just made her more money. And on top of that, there was another chick in that same school that was her friend that also did the exact same thing. And then when her friend found out that she got called out, her friend apparently deleted her OnlyFans page. But guess what? Her friend went and made another OnlyFans page using her actual name so that people could find her page easier. That's the thing with these women. They don't consider any of what they do a mistake because they can get paid off of it. But it's a mistake because people do not respect it. You're losing your job, but you don't care. Of course you don't care because you just made $1 million.
2 graduate degrees, student loans piled up, totaling about $126,000.
I thought about getting a second job, but when I thought about, how busy I am with coaching and with teaching, teaching isn't just 7:30 to 3:30 every day. I know it doesn't look good, but I truly did not want this. And in a heartbeat, I would give it all up. I would give every penny back.
Cap.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Again, a thing women do a lot. They lie about things that they know they don't have to prove because most people wouldn't be like, well, give it back. But me, I'm like, give it back then. If you would give it back, then go to the school district. Be like, hey guys, my bad. I made a mistake. I should have never done this, but I'm giving all the proceeds that I've made to the school. Please allow me to still teach and I will never do something like that again. I feel like the school district might actually look at that and be like, okay, fuck. She gave us the $1 million she made. Let's give her a pat on the hand and then move on. The school district might do some shit like that, but you would never give back the $1 million. You would never give back the money. You would never give back the money. So I don't understand why they say that because we know you are lying.
Cap.
Her friend and former St. Clair teacher Brianna Coppage gained local and national attention when her OnlyFans account was revealed to the district. Gaither says she immediately deleted her OnlyFans when Coppage was exposed. She thinks she was discovered in mid-October after another woman posted this Halloween picture and tagged Coppage.
They blurred my face, but I didn't realize that was going to be posted on Twitter. And so as soon as that picture was posted, almost immediately I started getting, messages and letters from students tacked on my door and whatnot, saying that they know my secret and that I was caught.
They got your ass on camera.
Niggas ain't got me on no fucking camera.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. This is 4K. How did they get you at 4K? Nigga, you got the same fit on.
Cried a lot. It literally feels like I'm losing a part of myself.
Gaither tells me she doesn't think she'll ever be able to teach again in the district or others in the area.
Well, no fucking shit.
When this happened, she did start a new OnlyFans account, this time using her real name.
Right, yeah, of course.
In the 2 weeks since she's had it, she's made $65,000.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Both Gaither and Coppage tell me the employee handbook doesn't have a clear morality clause, but says you should be a good role model in the community.
Wait a second. How does being piped on camera for $16.99 per subscriber make you a good role model for your community?
Good question. You are a good question.
Is that just me? Wait, the fuck?
Intimate images posted online, sparking a public discussion. The images ended up costing 35-year-old Kristen McDonald her day job as a teaching assistant in the Coquitlam School District.
I have a concern.
The district sending her a termination letter June 16th.
I did expect it. There was still a part of me that was hopeful.
McDonald has been posting adult content to the internet. The single mother says her salary as an EA doesn't cover her expenses, so she turned to OnlyFans as a side hustle. Her employer, School District 43, caught wind of her online presence and demanded she stop and pull the images down. McDonald refused and went public with her predicament, arguing what she does in her private time is none of her employer's business.
Regardless of people's opinions and their, the way they feel, the morality of it all, I don't believe I deserve to lose my job.
There's no connection between this fictional persona and her job.
She belongs to the streets. And this is the problem. It's like these women don't care because once they start making this type of money, they'll degrade themselves. The majority of women I've met don't have any self-respect. That's the reason why you see a lot of these type of women. They think it's okay. They're like, they can't tell me what to do at home. It doesn't matter about any of that shit, bro. You're a teacher. Whether you were a teacher or not, you're not supposed to be doing this type of shit. Anyway, it's your boy Walt, man. Like, sub, let me know what you guys think of these goofy ass females, and check you out in the next video, man. Crazy. Alright, y'all. Shit. I'm just gonna do another one. Alright, man. Yo, YouTube, it's your boy Walt, man, and we're checking out another video. Hey, y'all, you know what it is. Wally G, back again, streaming on them. Better come through 3 to 7 on Rumble.